Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone out there?
It's a mom's night out.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I will not blow a noisemaker because
We can just get the noise from last year and put it
super sorry.
Yeah, we're really sorry.
I mean, this is airing on New Year's Day, so you've made it. It's 2025.
Holy crap.
It's crazy. This year flew by.
It sure did.
Yeah, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hopefully you're going to eat a lot of Chinese food today. Is that what you do on New Year's Day? What do you even do on New Year's Day? Sit on the couch?
I know.
Go outside.
Oh,
Like
I
get
like to
some
go
fresh
outside.
air?
Yeah.
that's a good one.
I like
Yeah.
that. I feel like going to the gym would be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just starting day one.
Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know. I don't really like New Year's, so I feel like I don't really party that much.
Are we having a New Year's party? Eve party?
I don't know.
Did we have one last night?
We did have one last year, right? We were here. Was that last year?
No. We were at
No,
Pauline's.
we went to Pauline's last year. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God
Shout
bless
out.
her. I think her house
Some-
still is not recovered.
I know.
Yeah,
I
still
know.
not recovered.
Someone have a New Year's Eve party, not me.
Still not
she's like,
recovered.
"Nah."
Kristen's having one.
Still not recovered.
Kristen had one last night. We have to talk in the past tense.
We'll have to, we'll see. If it didn't happen, we'll cut it all out. And if it did, we leave it in.
Exactly.
The beauty of editing.
Exactly.
Okay. I wanted to start because I don't know. I get obsessed with like the word of the year, the color of the year. So, okay, not on here, but do you guys know what the color of the year is for 2025? Have you seen it yet?
Wait, I think I did. Hold on.
like
Give me
the-
a second.
The
Yeah.
interior design one?
Yes.
So
it's a neutral.
It's brown.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's brown.
What's
I
it
forget
called?
the
It's
name of
like
it. It was
tan.
called, no, it's brown. It's,
It's
like
a
chocolate.
brown.
I think it's
Like
like
a
called
chocolate?
chocolate
Yeah.
mousse or something.
Chocolate mousse, yes.
yeah.
It's like a mousse brown.
Yeah, so that was just named. But the word of the year, do you guys know? Well, it's on the agenda, so
Yeah.
of course you know what the word of the
Okay.
year
Yeah,
is.
but I didn't know what
Tell
it was.
us, Mandy.
Brain rot.
What?
I think that's so dumb.
That is dumb.
It's so on brand.
Like, but have you guys,
I know.
have you heard of this
right
word
up there
before?
with Brat Girl Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was weird.
No, I hadn't heard of brain rot, but in college, we used to always say, I just want to rot. Like I'm rotting. Like the girls that I hung out with,
that's
they
how
did a
you-
lot of
That's
rotting.
what you
Like in
described
bed,
hanging out.
hanging. No, like
Just like
rotting was very
Relax.
specific. It was like you were rotting in bed,
Not
Like,
showering.
not showering. We were like ordering Uber Eats. They
You
didn't
had
have
Uber Eats
They
in
didn't have Uber.
college?
They didn't have Uber
How old
Eats.
am I?
They didn't have Uber Eats, but we did have we're just like ordering takeout, like in the city. Like, yeah, we would rot all day after like going out at night.
Yeah, we didn't call it rotting. We did that though.
You did, yeah.
My mom called brain rot watching TV when I was a kid.
It's
Like my
gonna-
parents were very anti-TV.
Yeah, it's gonna rot your brain.
It's gonna rot your brain.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
apparently it's the deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as the result of overconsumption of material, like online content.
I feel
Is that what happened during COVID?
I feel like I have brain rot right now.
Isn't that what we're serving up?
Yeah, we're serving up brain
serving
rot.
up
You're
brain rot.
welcome. Brain rot. All
Okay,
for your
here's the
brain.
problem.
But I wanted to
Okay.
see if you guys could guess some of the other finalists. So there were 5 other finalist words, and
What?
I can't really read my own handwriting here. So,
So
We're
now
gonna
we're fucked.
Try to
so,
pull it together.
can you guys
You want me to
Like-
Google it?
no guess them?
Guess?
Yeah. What do you think the
Guess
other
the
like,
words?
What other words do you think were considered for word of the year? And I know you're going to guess one because it was everywhere and it was so overdone.
Brat.
Ratchet.
Demure.
Oh.
So that was not chosen, but that was
Thank
everywhere.
God. That's so last year.
Okay. This word or this phrase was like really big related to like concert tickets. Dynamic pricing,
Oh.
which dumb
That
as
was a
well.
word?
That was a word of the year. Well, they were like in the running.
What is
Mandy.
the organization that pulls these
Agree.
together?
I want to know who's picking these words.
The Oxford University, unclear
Losers.
what they're doing. And the other ones,
bunch of nerds.
lore.
Bunch of nerds.
Lore.
Statisticians. They're like, which one's
Yeah,
rising
literally.
to the top?
Lore was the
Lore.
word. I had to look it up. It says modern approach to storytelling.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Lore.
I would get
There were a
behind
lot
that.
of
I could get
different.
behind that one.
Yeah.
Romanticy. So maybe like a fine.
Romantic fantasy.
I think so.
I could get behind that one.
Another one was slop.
No.
That
And
feels like
those-
2025.
Yeah,
Feels like that's what 2025 is going to be all about. Slop.
it's coming back. So those were the words. Also, fun fact. Fun fact.
If you couldn't hear, I just gulped down my champagne so I can spit it out.
Okay, slop. You heard it. You heard it here first. Slop
Yeah.
will be the word of 2025.
Okay, yeah, I'm bringing that one in.
Me too. I'm
It's
using
good.
it. I'm
Let's
going to try
use
to
it.
use it 3 times this week.
Should we make sweatshirts?
Oh, you know what it makes me think of is sloppy
Sloppy
Joe.
Joe's, like just slopping the lunch on the lunch cafeteria thing.
Never ate one of those.
Oh, come on. I love a good sloppy Joe.
Or like pigs on a farm, like slop. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what it makes
Wow.
me think of.
If you're still with us, we really took a turn.
I'm here for it.
Hell.
Anyway. Okay. So I want to take a little look back at 2024.
Ooh.
We have to because, we're here. You guys have been with us now for a full 52 weeks as Mom Night Out. So anyway, what was your biggest single time waster
Oh, man.
in 2024?
Can I tell you? Caring what others think of me. We did a little thing this past year. We started a podcast and not everyone liked it. And that really bothered me.
Yeah.
And like now I don't give a fuck. Like, let's go.
I like that.
Honestly, but I cared a whole lot in the beginning and now I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
We're awesome. I know we're awesome. This podcast is awesome. We've done amazing things this year. And we have amazing listeners. And I'm here for them.
That's a
not
good one.
for all the people that are mad.
My biggest waster, which is ironic, is social media.
It's very ironic.
Well, it's hard because I feel like we have to be on social media for this.
I
I
know.
know. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
And you have to
Yeah.
be like seeing what's trending and what's happening and being talked about.
I need like an MNO phone and a personal phone.
No, you don't want that.
No,
Hell
that's
no.
challenging.
Yeah, but I hear you. But I don't know. I think you've done a good job of like putting the phone down.
That would be debatable by my husband.
We're
And
like,
if you're
ask
listening-
Bryce.
And if you're listening to this, the code word is
No one's saying the code word. Not
jingle
slop.
bells. Slop.
Jingle
No,
bells slop. This code word is slop. Honestly, not one of our husbands has done the
I
code
said
word.
it once.
Yeah.
I got 2 more times to go. Okay, my biggest time waste.
How many times can you say in this episode that would
No,
be
they'll hate me and turn it off.
Imagine like a ding, ding.
I know. Drink when you hear the word slop.
Oh yeah. It's an Andy Cohen drinking game.
Literally.
Drink when you hear the word slop.
We're losing control.
Okay. Mine is something that I do all the time, but I think this year probably for the reasons that the both of you just mentioned, it was like exponentially higher is like I overthink everything. So like I overthink what I say, I overthink what
You're
others
still
say.
doing that? You were doing that last year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it got worse. So this year, anyway, I won't give it away. I won't jump ahead, but
Oh,
that
yeah,
was my
okay.
biggest time waste
Okay.
because sometimes I have conversations with myself. I'm like, shut up.
No,
Stop.
I think you're doing great.
Don't overthink the use of the word slop. All right. Biggest thing you learned this year. I'll go first. It's my favorite thing. As Mel Robbins would say, I just love her. I think she's brilliant, but just to let them.
Oh man, that was mine.
I know. Just let them.
How did you guys get the same one?
Because honestly, Mandy
been
wrote it, and
life-changing.
I say that all the time now. That Mel Robbins episode, that's my favorite episode. Let them.
Yeah, because I'll just, about everything. I'll be like, I get stressed out over other people. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? Let
Yeah,
them.
let them.
Don't let it stress you out. Let them.
And well,
It's such a good episode.
to add on to that, mine is also like you can do whatever you want. Whatever the fuck you want, you can do it.
I know. I love
Right?
that.
Like we totally learned that this year. Like you don't have to know what you're doing. And by the way, nobody knows what they're doing. I just met with this wildly successful client of mine and we were chatting and she was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I was like, oh my God, me neither. And I was laughing. We met with so many badass women this year who literally said that to us. Every single person said, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just did it.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
Guys, you can do whatever you want. You just have to do it.
This is now a motivational.
Yeah, this is now a motivational podcast.
This is now a motivational.
Follow
podcast.
me for more pro tips.
Sometimes Katie will throw out a Rick Rubin quote.
Wait, mine is like similar. I think that it's become, I guess the biggest thing I learned this year was something about myself, which is like, I know very clearly like what I want, which I don't think I knew a year ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew the things that I wanted in the circle, but now it's like, it's very clear. Like I have very clear goals.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
How did you get to that point?
This past year, it was really hard.
But like, did you write them down? Like what was the changing thing that made you know what you wanted?
No, I think that I didn't realize that for like the last few years, I was like trying to figure out like what was missing. Like, I think that's obviously like what led us to this decision.
Totally.
Some other professional decisions I've made. And then probably also coming out a little bit out of like the baby brain fog. Like I felt it lift recently.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, you were in it.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Any moms listening should totally hear what Jen just said. Like, hear it again. Like, you will come out of that baby brain fog and come back to who you were. That's so funny you say that. I was just saying this. I'm like, I feel like I'm finally back. Like, I was surviving for the last
for sure
several years.
I was there 2 years ago, but you guys all have kids 2 years younger than my youngest.
I know. Yeah. So I feel like I'm just now back and I'm like, let's go. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So if you're listening and you're like, I can't relate to this.
That's why.
Keep going and you'll get there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a related question, but what are you most proud of over the past year?
Oh my gosh. You go first, Miss Amanda.
I mean, I mine's like a pretty generic answer. I think anybody could guess it. Outside of my family, because that's obviously a given. But then I think what we've been able to do with the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like in 1 year, we've just kept going. I think a 1 year mark is very critical. Like I think you see a lot of people just give up.
Drop off.
And I feel like we've doubled down and we keep growing. And we have a lot of fun, exciting stuff for next year.
On the horizon, right? So stick with us because it's just going to keep getting better. Yeah. But I agree. I'm really proud of this. And guys, it was really hard, by the way. Like
it's not easy.
So
I think a lot of people look and they're like, oh my God, how's your little podcast going? If you can see us, we're giving you like the finger.
That was the finger.
But it's so much work. And I think we don't talk about that a lot. I think we like just effortlessly added this into our lives from the outside. And maybe that's on us, right? Like we don't really tell you what goes on behind the scenes and the text and the difficulty that, you know, our families had adjusting to this new thing that we were doing, right? So like it's been a lot of work and it's come a long way. And I think we all probably wanted to fucking throw our hands up and stop at some point, and we didn't because the three of us kept each other going. And so I'm really proud of that too.
And it's become not easier, but I think it's almost it's like automatic. We're better. Yeah, like it's a little bit more automatic and we've hit our groove almost.
Yeah.
Like we're still grinding, but I think we've been able to figure out like what's working and what's not working. And I'm proud of us for that.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
So this cheers, cheers, guys. Hit my ring.
I have nothing else to add. That was articulated very well.
Yeah. All right. So last year we did a New Year's episode, and we all gave our 2024 resolutions.
I'm dying.
And I actually went back, and I will read your resolution, and I want to know if you stuck to it or not, because we are about accountability.
I have the ick right now.
Sorry. I mean, you have the power to edit this section out.
No, it's fine.
You so wanted to.
Do it. No, we're being real. You
can't
edit. I would never do that. I have never done that, and I would never.
We are real. Okay, I'm going to start with Jenny because this is the order I have it on my paper. I thought they were all good last year, okay? All right, so Jenny had listen to my body's needs, more sleep, exercise, eating out less, and less alcohol.
Just looking at your face right now. It's so
Survey says, did you stick to it?
Okay. Some of it I stuck to. Like, I actually am really proud of how much more I sleep now.
I
You've
mean,
been better.
you
I am
are.
doing
You've been
such a
taking
good
care of
job.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you too.
But the rest, I don't know.
I think you've been great exercising.
And we're
Okay.
drinking less too,
Girl,
all around.
I feel like sometimes on the
Yes.
weekend you text on a Saturday like at 7 a.m. like, sorry, was working out. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
understand when people work out
you're
otherwise.
working out at 6 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's the one day I take off. I'm impressed.
And I think-
You've been grinding
and
exercise.
I think as like a collective on our recording nights, like we drink way less. So I
yeah,
think,
we do.
drink a
I
lot
think
less.
that you,
We do.
I think you're a check on this.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, check,
I like
check,
that.
check.
Check. Okay. Katie's in the hot seat.
Oh, God.
Whew. Okay. Katie had, I want to double our podcast listens this year. Spend
So
more
on brand for me.
spend more time with my parents, mom and stepdad. They're far away, but we need to make the time and take more trips with my family.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's go in order, as Mandy likes to do. We definitely over doubled our podcast listens, don't you think? Like,
Yes.
We're like
Totally.
crushing it. I think the Spotify Wrapped gave us, I wish I had this statistic, but we're way up in listens.
Oh,
Yeah, I should have done that.
I don't know how to look at that stuff.
I'll post it after. But so, okay, check. Spend more time with my parents, my mom, and my stepdad. I definitely didn't spend enough time with them. And like health issues and other stuff going on in our schedules, it made that hard. But I need to spend more time with them. I love them so much and I miss them all the time. So that is a not check for me. And then take more trips with my family. I definitely feel like I've been taking more trips. And my 2025 trips, like, guys,
You've planned them.
I've got stuff on the calendar. So I have you both to thank for that. Even last year, I definitely took more trips because like you inspired me. And then I copied you guys. I was like, oh, you're going here? I'm going to go there.
I mean, no.
And-
But then it's easy because
I
you
know.
already have a vetted plan.
I know. So
I agree.
I appreciate you both so much. Thank you for inspiring me and making me do that. My kids still talk about the trips that we took and it's really sweet. And those, like, I'd rather take trips than have things.
yeah.
That's mine. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the trips are special.
Guys, wow,
This
we're
age.
hitting all the emotions on
got-
this podcast.
No,
Cry.
I feel like I keep counting down how many more years I have for trips with my kids.
I
They're not
know.
going to come on trips with me
Okay.
after 18.
Okay, so, no,
they will. My
no.
parents used to take us when we were in college.
Yeah, let me tell
Okay,
you
so
something.
then you have 4 more bonus years.
Family goals, though. I said to John, I was like, we have to be going on sick trips so that our kids will go on the trips with us.
yeah.
That's a goal, right? So they're like, oh, my mom and dad are bringing us here. And like, sure, bring your girlfriend. I don't care.
Yeah.
Bring your boyfriend. Sure, no problem.
It's possible.
I think you have to adopt that strategy. And then I think your kids will come.
If
We
you pay
talk about
for
that
it,
all the time.
they will
That's
come.
yeah, pay for it and let them bring their significant other. That
they will
to
come.
me is like I said to John, we talk about it all the time. It's funny that you said that.
Yeah.
Like we want to have that family that like brings everyone on trips like forever or for as long as we can.
Can I be
I hope
adopted?
that's true.
I mean, we're probably going to be going on the trips with you guys. So
That
It
is
will
true.
be all 3 of our.
let's band together and then they'll all go.
They'll all come, but yeah,
That is
I like
true.
that. Okay.
Oh, I'll read yours.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mandy, you had being more present, live in the moment a bit more, experiences are big for me.
And I say, I think so. I mean, I can always get off my phone more, but my big thing is like, I think I did a better time of like being in the moment because I'm a big planner. So if something doesn't go my way, I can get a little bit, yes, what shocker. I can get a little bit like thrown off course. And I think I did better in 2024.
No, you
Just
did.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
We went
Well,
away with you and I saw a different version of you. So I agree.
Now
That's good.
I
I'm giving
agree.
away because I also don't want my kids to like grow up and be like that, where it's like everything has to be like da 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 da. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we woke up and we have no plan. It's been kind of fun.
I love that.
You got
I
to keep
agree.
going away. I'm a big more experiences than stuff.
1,000%.
Like look back. I mean, And the same thing with like holidays or Christmas. Like you don't remember the gifts, but you remember like those experiences. And my kids, like I don't think they're going to remember like the things they had growing up, but they're going to remember their vacations
I know.
and the time with the family.
Less stuff.
It's
But you-
so
like think back to your childhood. I don't remember anything I had, but I remember all the family time and the
so-
vacations or the trips or the shows.
It's so true. That's such a good point because I feel like, you know, around the holidays you can be like, oh, we need to get this and this and this and that. And it's like
Baking cookies. Bake cookies with your kids. They're going to remember
I
that.
know.
Thing we do. Yeah.
So
You don't
good.
even have to go on a big vacation. It's just like spending that family time. Like take your kids and just go to the beach or go for a walk or even going to the park can be fun.
Yeah. Little things like, you know, like my kids love to go to hibachi, which is like such a little thing, but that's such like a core memory for them. Like that's something that we do.
We went to Endless the other night.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, was it
What an experience.
right?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Like it's a little sketchy riding the elevator up.
Bryce was like, are you sure?
And you get in there.
You have to take an elevator.
Yes. It's so
To the
funny.
dining room.
And there's
Yes.
signs in the elevator about like a $5.95 Mai Tai.
It's so funny.
It was
And
go for it.
No, we had wine instead, but
come on. Boo. Okay, last time you were away and Mandy and John was away too. And we did hibachi with Mandy and Bryce and the kids. And Mandy was like, what are we ordering to drink? And I was like, obviously a Mai Tai.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you order at
I think we had
hibachi.
2 and
We
that
did.
was great.
We did.
It's a wild night right
It was
there.
wild.
Yeah.
A rough morning.
Yeah, a lot of sugar in those. Okay, so I just want to wrap it up.
Ooh.
Looking forwards, we looked backwards. Good job, guys. I give us a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I hope everybody, also don't be hard on yourself if you didn't stick to your resolutions because growth. But 2025. Okay. What are your resolutions?
Dude, no pressure because now we know next year Mandy's going to read them to us and we're going to have to report on them.
God.
Shit.
It's a report. Okay.
Okay. So mine would be, well, I posted about it the other day. I want to be able to do, you know, I'm on this fitness journey. I want to be able to do 5 pull-ups this year. And so I can do 0 as of today. So I think I could probably do 1.
5 days.
I think I can do 1. Honestly, when I was doing them the other day, it was like when I started recording, it was at the end of my pull-up.
Yeah.
So I can do 1. So I want to be able to do 5 in a row.
That's an easy
I
one.
know.
Check.
I feel like that'll be like March.
Yeah. Not even. She'll be like by Valentine's Day.
I don't know, guys. So whoa, slow down.
No pressure.
And I think I want to work on being more present in the moment. I'm going to take a line out of your book because
like it.
you know, like I've had some like glimmer moments recently where like it's hit me that like my kids are growing up so fast.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have this. And so like finding the beauty in the little moments, right? And like taking them in and like feeling them and not just like showing up and like going through the motions.
Yeah.
I think I want to like really make sure I'm
Yeah, like really be in it and enjoy it.
yeah, that. And like I'm gonna throw like a career one out. Like I want to make the most money I've ever made this year. So let's go.
I like it.
Boom. Who's next?
I like it. Jenny.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna be more selective with my time.
Ooh,
I like
And that could like spill into lots of things. It could be the people that I choose to spend time with. It might be the things like the activities I say yes to, saying no more to some of the activities
Love
that I
that
don't feel
for
like
you.
deserve my time and attention.
No is a complete sentence.
I love that for you.
And then also with like some of my work, like last week was like really especially brutal because, well, it doesn't matter when we recorded this and when this is airing, but
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Someone's fact checking
I'm
you
literally
out
in a
there.
time
sometimes you
warp.
just set boundaries and be like, you know what?
No.
No,
Your
figure it out.
wait, what did they say? What's my phrase that I've been saying? Your urgency is not my emergency.
Yes.
Whoa.
And I felt that this past week. I was like, wait, I'm working.
Yeah.
I don't need to do this for
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Your
Wait,
urgency
I
is
love
not
that.
my
I've
emergency.
never heard you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one. I think that's a Mel Robbins, if I'm being honest, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Your urgency is not my emergency.
Yeah. It's so good.
I don't
She doesn't even know.
I don't even know what to say.
You're like that one.
2025 resolution. I mean, I'm a creature of habit, so I think I'm just going to continue with my 2024, just trying to be more present. I don't really love resolutions. I don't like New Year's, so I'm just going to go with that.
I like it.
I like that. It's a good one.
Yeah, being present. So
You know,
love that.
and it kind of goes along with everybody's themes.
yeah.
And like, yeah, we have very few years left with our kids in the grand scheme of life.
I know.
So
Dude, they're getting so big so fast.
big.
It's
I know.
really
They're
that's
little
really been
people.
hitting me lately.
I know.
well, we're going to end on a positive note. Thanks for listening
Thanks.
today
Yeah, guys.
and for the past year.
I agree. Thank you so much. You can see our followers growing on the Spotify Wrapped, and then you can see like the consistency of the listeners.
Yeah.
And it just like means so much to us,
know.
all the people who write in and like share their life and their stories with us. It's pretty cool. Right?
Very
Yeah,
cool.
and share us with their networks.
Yeah.
It
so
means a
Very fun.
lot.
It does.
keep doing that. Keep sharing with us.
Yeah.
And to the moon.
To the moon. On a
Happy
rocket
New
ship
Year.
to the moon.
Happy
Happy New Year.
Bitches.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.